In this episode, 5 small business owners share with us how they deal with competition. Coming up, Ming, the founder of Range Personal Training, shares with us why being equipped with various strategies is the key to serving the needs of his clients.
Like an injured client come to me,
Right.
and when I hear of certain symptoms, right, what we need to do is we really need to peel back the layers and really ask ourselves, hey, is this the right tool, really the right tool for the client? When you want to navigate through certain fields, we need to have a whole range of tools that we can use. I read this book, which is called Range. The author is David Epstein, who is an excellent sports writer. He used to write for Sport Illustrated. He says in the book that high-level problem solvers in the world, they don't have just one set of skill. They have a whole range of skill. If your domain is very dynamic, something like in health and wellness, a lot of people, they come to us with different problems. For myself, I need to have this very broad view, bring of value to these people. Like the saying goes, if all you have is a hammer, everything will look like a nail. Personal belief that I can learn from everyone. I don't want to just be known as a specialist that, I only do body transformation, or I only work with athletes. No, I work with a whole array of clientele. But at the same time, I have a system where I train my clients. I have a system where we still, at the end of the day, have results. I'm more biased towards being a generalist. You can really take your time and, you can go through your own sampling period.
Yes.
And then you can slowly build up your toolbox. And
Correct.
You don't fit everyone into a particular mold. You learn to pick different tools and to work with different individuals.
Or even for new personal trainers who want to come on board, I think that's also one of the very good tip that you have just shared, to be a generalist first so that you can be exposed to what the different tools can bring, what kind of outcomes. And therefore, when you meet the client, you will know what tools to use.
Exactly.
Joan, the founder of Chatsworth Cookies, shares with us why loving what you do is the way to stand out.
As you have rightfully mentioned, actually, there are many home bakers, I think all born out of COVID or before COVID. No? So why do you still choose a product that is where the competition is so high?
Actually, I really like New York style cookies. So I like cookies thick and just pure simple. I was looking for a good New York style cookie, but I saw their pictures and I wasn't interested, and I actually think it doesn't look that great on pictures. And then I started doing my own research, and then I knew one it was really good. So I sent it over to some friends, and they really like it. I like to send people to feed people, basically. They said, you should sell this. And then I was like, why not, Here we are today. 1 year later, I have my own central kitchen. It's still small, but it's getting there.
Because you enjoy the process, so even though business is hard, you are actually still enjoy what you're doing.
Yes, I do. I'm really happy whenever someone DM me out of the blue, and then when I see that text, I feel like all the effort, all the tiredness is worthwhile.
Now, Sylvia of Tea Apothecary shares why insisting on the quality of a product and ensuring that her workers know how to make them well are the very keys to her beating her competition.
Okay, so besides having signature items, I think we have a very strong foundation. We can do a variety of bubble tea drinks, so ranging from your fruit teas, your milk teas, down to your Oreo ice blends, your fruit smoothies, your chocolate smoothie. So I think because we have a very solid foundation that I feel a lot of bubble tea brands don't have. If you notice, you hardly see ice blends, especially because that one is a very difficult technique to master. It takes time to master.
Right.
I think that when I left the franchise, we were very confident that we can manage. We can have a comprehensive menu, and we can do every single item well. There has to be a harmony of the flavors. Wow. And then this will totally lift your spirits, and it won't leave you feeling what did I drink? What's this murky thing? I can't make out. Many drinks are like that. They are just paying $5 for this sugar and water. When I train my girls, I always tell them, we have to be exact. The measurement is very, very critical.
Priscilla, the founder of CUPsize C bakery, shares why insisting on certain principles helps her to stand out.
From day one, my focus is quite straightforward. I tell myself that I do not want people to throw my cakes away. So that is one thing that I hold on to. So up to today, when a customer comes to me, they say, hey, please, I need a certain cake, for example, for my 1-year-old birthday. So, usually 1-year-old parents will be looking at, wow, really elaborate cakes and all. A cake can really go up to 1,000. But for me, I don't. I will tell them, if you're looking at this, and at the end of the day, you cannot finish and you want to throw it away, then don't come to me. I'll be very straightforward and blunt to
Yes,
do
yes,
that. Lah.
yes.
So I will always advise them. I will always ask, how many people are you feeding? So I'll give them alternative. I don't want you to waste money. I like to bake things fresh. I have some who come and say, why you cannot give me last minute cake? So I say, hey, I'm very sorry, I don't bake cakes way in advance and keep it in the freezer, which I know some bakers do.
Jasper, the founder of Finance Guru, a mortgage brokerage, shares with us why caring for your customers will never go wrong.
And I think that is what you're trying to achieve in that sense, right? Customer first.
Correct. And this is proven strategy. It's something true because as I shared with the bank for at least a decade, right? And I have clients that is with me since the bank's day. So I tell them that, hey, I left the bank. I have to inform them. I thank them for their support. So of course, along the way, then they will ask me, oh, where are you right now? So from there, they go and do some research, and then I have a couple that they still stay with me. And of course, I'm most appreciative because this will tell me that, hey, Jasper.
Because sometimes when you build relationship, you need some time. You cannot push. So how do you balance this two?
It's about having to be true to yourself and to your client. Because client will know. If I don't have their interest in mind, they will feel it, they will know. So what I can do is to present the best my product to do for them based on your needs. This is what my proposed solutions. So as long as it's true from my heart is for them, they will know rather than their monetary returns. They will know. Then from there they'll compare who they talk to and of course the products, whether which one suits them better. I think this is, as long as we keep, even for us now, right? No doubt we represent, we partner all the major banks. But again, it still has to, the first priority is always the client interest.